Joshua chapter 15. This then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom, the wilderness of Zin. Southward was the uttermost part of the south coast, and their south border was from the shore of the salt sea, from the bay that looketh southward. And it went out to the south side to Melech Craven, and passed along to Zin, and ascended up on the south side unto Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Karka. From thence it passed toward Asmon, and went out unto the river of Egypt. And goings out of that coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the South Sea, even unto the end of Jordan. And their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan. And the border went up to Beth-Hogia, and passed along from the north of Betharabah, and the border went up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. And the border went up toward Debir from the valley of Achor, and so northward looking toward Gilgal, that is before the going up to Adumim, which is on the south side of the river. And the border passed toward the waters of En-Shemesh, and the going out thereof were at En-Rogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom unto the south side of Jebusite. The same is Jerusalem, and the border went up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Nephtoah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephraim. And the borders was drawn to Baalah. The borders were drawn to Baalah, which Jerim, and the border compassed from Baalah westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along unto the side of Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon, on the north side, and went down to Beth-Shemesh, and passed on to Timnah. And the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was drawn to Shishkron. Shishkron, and passed along to Mount Bala, and went out unto Jabneel, and the going out of the border were at the sea, and the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah round about according to their families. And unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave a part among the children of Judah according to the commandment of the Lord. To Joshua, even the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thence the 3 sons of Anak, Sheshai, and Ahiman, and Talmah, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath-sepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirjath-sepher, and taketh it, to him will I give Achsah, my daughter, to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Achsah, his daughter, to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field, and she lighted off her ass. And Caleb said unto her, What wouldest thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also spring water. And he gave her the upper spring and the nether springs. The children of Judah according to their families, and the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coasts of Edom southward were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kenah, and Demonah, and Adadah, and Kadesh, and Hazor, and Ethanan, Ziph, and Telem, and Belot, and Hazar Hadathah, and Keriath, and Hezron, which is Hazar, Ammon, and Shema, and Molabdah, and Hazar Gaddah, and Heshmon, and Beth-Palet, and Hazar Shul, and Beersheba, and Bizjothah, Bela, and Lim, and Azim, and Eltolab, and Chesel, and Harmon, and Ziglag, and Manna, and Sanna, and Lebaot, and Shillim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All the cities are 29, and their villages. And in the valley Eshtaol, and Zoriah, and Ashna, and Zanoah, and in Gannon, Pua, and Enam, and Jarmuth, and Adullam, Sokat, and Azekah, and Sharam, and Adatham, and Jebera, and Jerotham, 14 cities with their villages. Zenon and Kadash, Zenon and Hadashah, and Migdalgad, and Dalim, and Mizpah, and Joktheel, and Lachish, and Bozkath, and Eglon, and Cabon, and Laman, and Kirish, and Gebroth, Beth Dagon, and Naaman, and Makeda, 16 cities with their villages. Libnah, and Ether, and Ashan, and Jephthah, and Ashna, and Nezib, and Keilah, and Ashzib, and Mareshah, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages, Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea, and the border thereof, and in the mountains Shamar, and Jatar, and Sokat, and Dana, and Kirjat Sana, which is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemoa, and Anim, and Goshen, and Harlan, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, and Duma, and Eshin, and Janum, and Bethapua, and Aphekah, and Humta, and Kirjathabah, which is Hebron, and Zur, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokbeam, and Zanoah, Cain, Gabit, and Tema, 10 cities with their villages. Halhu, Bethzur, and Gibel, and Morath, and Bethanoth, and El Tekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kirjathabel, which is Kirjath Jearim, and Rabbi, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness of Betharabah, Midim, and Sika, and Nibshah, and the cities of Salt, and Engadi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out. But the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem until this day. I read for you the 15th chapter of the book of Joshua. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of his word.